almost every vegetable she ate was green.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
mean, she didn't eat fruit like at all, you guys.
And, I think that was the most shocking part to me because most people here eat fruits and vegetables and they think they're getting variety because
Welcome to the Food Freedom Rebellion, where we talk gut health, cravings, stress, and why your body's not the villain in this story. I'm Bonnie.
And I'm Carrie, board certified health coach, best-selling author, former sugar addict, and your official reminder that your symptoms are not a personal failure.
I'm a formerly trained nutritionist, gut health practitioner, and herbalist. I love real food, nervous system science, and explaining what your body's actually doing without all the fear tactics or the bullshit food rules.
And I help women break free from emotional eating and sugar chaos without restriction, shame, or pretending. Just be disciplined is a treatment plan. Together, we help women who care for everyone else reconnect with their bodies, bringing nourishment to food freedom instead of guilt, rules, or burnout.
On this podcast, we cut through the noise.
We call BS on diet culture
We talk digestion, cravings, mood, stress.
and why your body isn't broken. It's just been wildly misunderstood.
No diets, no extremes.
No, just drink more water and try harder energy.
Just science backed strategies and honest conversations.
For women who want clarity, confidence, and food to stop feeling like a full time job.
Each week, we break things down into practical shifts that you can actually use.
So if you're done fighting your body,
And ready to work with it. Welcome to the rebellion. Now, let's get into it.
hey, hey, rebels. Okay, quick question for you. When was the last time you looked at your plate and thought, everything here is a lovely shade of beige? Like maybe it's chicken, maybe it's rice, it's some crackers, a tortilla, some toast, 3 bites of your kid's grilled cheese. We've all done that. And somehow we've convinced ourselves that ketchup counts as a vegetable.
Yeah, it does not. For the record, it does not.
So this week we're doing the Eat the Rainbow challenge. And before anyone starts like stress eating purple cabbage because they're like, oh, I'm behind, please take a deep breath. This is not another food rule. This is not a challenge about perfection. We do not do this. And it definitely is not a challenge about fitting 7 colors onto one plate.
Yes, I mean, thank goodness, because that would look really interesting and deeply concerning.
Yeah. So this challenge is about one thing, and that is variety. So many of us end up eating the same food over and over and over again. It's actually something we're talking about in our group this week, right? As well. It's
Mhm.
not because you're lazy, it's not because you're doing anything wrong, but life is it's just busy.
Yeah, and familiar foods, they're way easier. You know how to cook them, your family will eat them, you know where they are in the grocery store, and you know that it will not start that like dinner to table rebellion, that meltdown that happens. That's not what I wanted for dinner. We've all been there. You know what I'm talking about.
And listen, sometimes survival wins, right? We're just surviving, right? But over time, it just things get smaller, right? We rotate the same meals, we're eating the same vegetables, your pantry's full of the same snacks, same old grocery list, and we actually forget how many options are available to us. So, this week's challenge is very simple. Eat at least one fruit or vegetable from each color group this week, okay? What are these? So you have red or pink, orange or yellow, green, white or tan, and blue or purple. That's it, just 5.
Yep. And notice she said this week, not every meal, not every day, not every snack.
Yeah. Because if breakfast is eggs and berries, nobody needs let's throw some emergency eggplant in there for some color. No.
Oh, God. Yeah. Please don't create emergency eggplant. Please don't.
Okay, so let's talk some science because this sounds suspiciously like something from elementary school.
I mean, it really does, but there's actually a useful reason for it. Color helps us notice variety, right? Different fruits and vegetables contain different combinations of vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and plant compounds. And color gives us a simple visual clue.
So, translation, if everything in your cart is green and beige, maybe grab something pink or red.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really good idea. And you don't need to memorize all these vital chemicals or get flashcards, earn a degree. You don't need to stand in the produce section wondering whether you're low in anthocyanins, right? Color is just a shortcut. All right. So here's what I mean by that. Think about this: red and pink, right? Think strawberries, raspberries, tomatoes, watermelon, cherry, beets, red peppers. Different foods in this category provide different nutrients and plant compounds. Yeah. This
Hmm.
is why variety matters even within a color group.
Yeah. And so, like, a tomato does not represent all the foods and all the cultures. Okay. I'm Italian, so it represents a lot, but it is not the end all be all.
Mm-mm, it is not. So let's talk orange and yellow. Think about orange and yellow foods. What's the first thing that comes to mind? To me, it's carrots and sweet potatoes. But then
Mm.
there's mangoes, there's oranges, there's pineapples, squashes, yellow peppers. Those foods, they provide different carotenoids and nutrients. Do you need to know exactly what nutrients? No.
Well, you just need to know they're delicious. I mean, like, sweet potatoes deserve better marketing. That's all. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. Yes, they really do. And okay, green foods. Now this is where everyone usually gets really comfy, right? Because we're told you got to eat all your leafy greens. Well, okay, yes, they're wonderful. You should, but they're not the entire nutrition story.
This reminds me of like a story that Bonnie told me about one of her clients. And my favorite part is this, right? Because so many women think I'm eating vegetables, but really they're eating the same two vegetables every day forever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, I know who we're talking about. Um, so now let's go into purple and blue. I want you guys to really think about that. I mean, obviously berries, right? But what about purple cabbage,
Mm,
plums, eggplants, purple onions? Many contain pigments responsible for those deeper colors, but those deeper colors actually contain constituents that will help your body in an anti-inflammatory situation. You need to decrease some inflammation. Your allergies are out of control. Guess what purple foods do? They
mm.
help clear mucus congestion. So think about these foods.
And I need to take a minute. We have to acknowledge purple cabbage here. I mean, that is the overachiever of the produce department. I use it all the time, right? It's not expensive. It actually lasts in the refrigerator for a long time. Makes my tacos look fancy. I mix it in anything like that we can saute and sneak some purple. It's such a great way to get those colors in there. So okay. Now, well, let's talk about white and tan. We've been kind of bashing those, but those are like the forgotten children of this little rainbow here. Bonnie, can I tell you one of my favorite health coach confessions?
Ooh, please do.
Right. So before I became a health coach, I thought buying organic food automatically made me healthy.
Ah, yeah, that like organic cookie is basically vegetable phase. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah. So I was buying organic everything and completely ignoring the ingredients and labels on dressings and condiments.
I mean, that's funny because that's where some of the sneakiest ingredients hide.
Yeah, right? Soybean oil, corn syrup, artificial ingredients, all the stuff I wasn't paying attention to because I thought, well, I mean, it's just dressing.
And meanwhile, you're putting half a cup of it on the salad.
I mean, the serving size was definitely a suggestion back
Yeah, strongly ignored suggestion.
then. Very ignored.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons we both use Primal Kitchen. A lot of their products are made with avocado oil and recognizable ingredients instead of all that highly processed crap that's become normal in sauces and condiments.
And for you, it's more than an ingredient swap.
Oh, absolutely. Primal Kitchen is, quite frankly, my favorite option for dairy-free sauces and condiments
Mhm.
because I can actually eat so many of their products.
Yeah, which is kind of important when dairy is determined to ruin the party.
Right? Such a spoiler. Primal Kitchen gave me my buffalo sauce back. I
Oh,
mean,
that's a public service announcement, honestly.
it really is. I mean, I can make buffalo chicken wings, I can do dips, like all the things I basically had to write off. And I feel so much better about the ingredients I'm serving the boys too.
Everybody wins. Everybody gets food they enjoy, and nobody has to eat that sad, healthy version that nobody wants to touch.
Right? I mean, if the replacement tastes like disappointment or like, God forbid, cardboard,
Mm,
then you're not going to keep buying it.
yeah, and we work with women every day who think they need more willpower.
Yeah. Usually they just need options that taste good enough to become part of real life.
uh, which is why there's always Primal Kitchen in both of our kitchens.
Yeah. Especially the buffalo sauce in mine. That bottle is highly protected.
Yeah. So if you're stocking up on ketchup, mayonnaise, dressings, barbecue sauce, or you're rescuing barbecue sauce from dairy,
Yeah. Grab it through our link and use code SugarKO10.
yeah, that's sugar KO10 for an extra 10% off.
Yeah. Because your salad really should not taste like a cry for help, you guys.
And Bonnie should never have to live without buffalo sauce again.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I mean, we're not saying all white and beige foods are bad. You still need some of them, the onions, the garlics, the mushrooms, bananas, potatoes, cauliflower.
Yum. Yeah. Yummy. Okay. Let's do some myths. So, our first one we want to tackle is every plate needs every color. I mean, this is like women and men too. We need to stop turning everything that's simple into the most stressful challenge. We need to stop that.
Yeah, nutrition works across days, not meals, days.
Yeah. So if your breakfast has berries and your lunch you've added a cucumber and then dinner has carrots, you're doing great. You're doing good.
Yeah, nobody needs to blend blueberries, cauliflower, tomatoes, spinach, pineapple, and beets all into one horrifying smoothie. Can you imagine all these flavors together? Oh my God.
Thank you, smoothie. We're moving on. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. Myth number two. And this probably popped in your head as we were talking about this. This is expensive. And you're probably thinking about that graveyard of produce in your refrigerator. It happens to everybody. It happens to
It
everybody.
does. It does. The aspirational produce drawer. You bought all the things, right? The leafy greens, the beets, the herbs, the berries, the eggplant, and then life happened.
Yeah. And you have a sad bag of spinach that belongs in the trash can now.
Hmm. The answer is not buying more produce, it's buying produce with a plan.
I love this. I love this because food freedom isn't buy every single healthy thing. No, that's not how we do it. Food freedom is buy what you'll actually eat.
Yeah. Frozen counts, canned counts, pre cut counts, and bagged salad. Guys, it counts. Convenience can absolutely be a part of a healthy plan.
Mhm. Yeah. So, let's go back and talk about one of Bonnie's clients. Her name's Hannah. And she really did believe, and we all do this at the beginning of our health journey. She really did believe that she had a healthy diet, and she was not wrong. She was eating vegetables regularly, like she was putting in effort, and she cared about her health. Like, let's please put that out there.
The surprise came when we looked at variety. Almost every vegetable she ate was green.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
mean, she didn't eat fruit like at all, you guys.
And that was, I think that was the most shocking part to me because most people here eat fruits and vegetables, and they think they're getting variety because they're doing one.
Yeah, but healthy eating for her, it had become so very narrow and not necessarily unhealthy, just narrow.
Yeah. And this is such a great story because Bonnie did not overhaul her whole life. She didn't send her
Mm-mm.
home with 40 new foods. Could you imagine?
Oh my god, she would not have eaten them, you guys.
Mm-mm.
They would have been in the fridge. She would have been overwhelmed, and that probably would have been the last time I heard from her. Instead, we added one color at a time, one fruit, one vegetable,
Mm,
and one new way of preparing familiar foods. That's it.
yeah. And that's how real change happens. It doesn't happen all at once. We'd love for it to, okay? But it does not. It does not. So we just need to expand the rotation. All
Exactly.
right. Let's do another mess. Let's do one more. I don't like those foods. Yeah, I mean, we're all like traumatized from the veggies that our parents made us eat in the 80s and 90s. Like that's real.
Yeah, that's absolutely real. And many people think that they dislike food when what they actually dislike is how it was prepared.
Oh my god, can I say boiled Brussels sprouts? Like
Oh God.
I mean, that
Ugh.
you want to hate a vegetable? There you go.
Yep. Yep. Roasted vegetables are amazing. They're some of my favorite
Mhm.
ways to have vegetables. Raw, grilled, soups, stir fries. I mean, preparation really does change everything.
And so do palates. Everyone's palate changes. And I think that's really important to mention because a lot of times women are like, well, I don't like that. And I do this too. It's based on an experience I had 15 years ago.
Yeah. And honestly, curiosity right now. That's what we're trying to spark in you is get curious about the food that you're eating.
Mhm.
Don't force yourself. No suffering. Just get curious and start experimenting.
So let's throw in kids here for a little bit, right? And this is, I mean, mine's 13, Bonnie's are younger than that. And so this challenge is this is great for families. So let us tell you why.
Yeah. So some of the things that I do with the boys, they are allowed to choose a color before we go to the grocery store. And when we go shopping, they get to pick the food for that color.
Hmm.
Now they have to at least try the food when we get home. They don't have to like it, but they have to at least try it if it's new food.
Yeah.
And they get to shop for it. Now, sometimes I have to put them in the car and do the thing that they tell you not to do, let them stand up and pick their own food. But they do it. They help us shop. They rinse the food when we get
Mhm.
home. And, sometimes if they can't think of a color, I give them one.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool. So let's not turn this into, we have to say it. You have to eat 3 bites before dessert.
No. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. They're asked to do like one simple bite. Just take a
Mm.
bite. You might like it. You might not. I mean, it's fine. And that pressure, it doesn't work. You have to eat X number of bites or whatever. You have to try it. You have to take a bite. You have to take a lick. You have to do something because exposure matters.
Mm.
Pressure usually doesn't. It's usually the opposite. So here's how to make this all easy for you and for the kids. Okay. Think about this like 3 steps. So start with foods you already eat. All right. Look at what you already eat on a consistent basis. What's in your fridge? What's in your pantry? Now add one missing color and give every food a job before you buy it.
Oh, that's gold right there. This is how we use things, right? Because random produce that I picked up that I thought I had an idea for, but I didn't really have a plan for is like that. That's a very short life expectancy in my fridge and it's not working.
Yeah.
All right, Rebels. This week is not about creating the perfect plate. We don't do perfect. It's about getting curious because food freedom isn't eating fewer foods. It's usually being willing to enjoy more food.
Yeah. More variety, flexibility, more options, and more nourishment.
Hmm. So this week, find the one color that's missing. Yeah, I bet you already know which one it is. Add it and share in the community. We would love to know. We don't care if you think it's the silliest thing, okay? Please come and join the community if you're not part of it and share, okay? Which color is easy for you? And which one is the one that practically never shows up? Like a lot of times when we bring up purple, that's the one that people are like, oops, what? So, um, please share. We love to get to know you. All right, rebels. We'll see you next week. That's it for today.
Remember, nothing here is random, and your body is not the problem.
When you're ready to stop guessing and start changing the pattern.
The community is open, and so are our calendars. So take a breath, shoulders down, unclench that jaw.
And if you're one step away from a pantry spiral, your favorite treat, or couch shutdown, reach out first. We've got you. Links are in the show notes, and we will see you next week inside the Food Freedom Rebellion.